You ever wake up in the middle of the night, can't move a single muscle, and there's something sitting on your chest? Yeah. Welcome to the terrifying world of sleep paralysis. And trust me, it gets a lot weirder than that. Some people have even seen shadow figures crawling on their walls. Others have heard whispers from behind their ears, and one guy saw his sleep paralysis demon dancing to Michael Jackson's Trailer. I wish I was joking. Stick around, because today we're diving into the creepiest, weirdest, and most unforgettable things that sleep paralysis demons have done to people. And who knows? Maybe by the end, you'll be sleeping with one eye open. Okay, let's break this down real quick. Sleep paralysis happens when your body is asleep, but your brain is wide awake. So basically, you can't move, you can't speak, but your mind is working overtime, and it's not being very kind. Imagine being locked inside your own body like you're in a human straitjacket, while your imagination goes, "Hey, let's add a demon in the corner just to spice things up." Thanks, brain. And no, it's not just random nightmares. The stuff people see during sleep paralysis can feel way too real. Let's start with a classic. One Reddit user said they woke up frozen in bed, and there was a tall, shadowy figure standing in the doorway. Okay, creepy, but wait, it gets worse. The shadow slowly started crawling on the walls like some kind of nightmare Spider-Man. It had glowing red eyes and whispered their name, over and over again, until it got right next to their face and disappeared. I don't know what's worse, being paralyzed or having your personal space invaded by a demonic wall climber. Now for something weirdly hilarious. Another guy said his sleep paralysis demon didn't scream, growl, or whisper. Nope. It just stood in the corner wearing a full clown suit, and dabbed. Yes. The demon hit a full dab, and then moonwalked out of the room. Now imagine lying there, totally paralyzed, and a clown demon just busts out some TikTok moves in the dark. That's not horror. That's just disrespect. Another person reported hearing someone crying, like a soft, echoing sobbing sound coming from underneath their bed. At first, they thought it was just their dream, until they realized they were awake. They couldn't move. The crying got louder. Then suddenly, a hand reached out from under the bed and grabbed their ankle. But they still couldn't move. Honestly, if something touches my foot while I'm asleep, even if it's just a blanket, I'm screaming. Now imagine a cold, ghostly hand grabbing you. I'm filing a complaint with the universe. Now, if you're wondering why all this freaky stuff happens, it's because your brain is caught in that in-between stage of dreaming and waking. So your mind starts to hallucinate, and since it's the middle of the night and your body's frozen like a statue, guess what your brain shows you? Friendly puppies? Nope. Demons. Always demons. It's like your imagination turns into a horror movie director with no chill. One of the creepiest stories I've heard came from a girl who said she kept having the same sleep paralysis dream every night. And every time, the same demon would walk into her room, sit on her chest, and whisper one word, soon. Just that. Soon. What does that even mean? Soon what? That's not helpful, demon. Give me a date, a time, something. Don't just fake post in my nightmares. And sometimes, it's not even demons. One guy said he kept waking up frozen while seeing his math teacher standing over his bed, just shaking her head in disappointment. Not attacking him. Just silently judging. Turns out, that was the week he had a calculus exam. So maybe sometimes, the real demons are just our responsibilities. Oh, and someone once said their sleep paralysis demon didn't even look scary, it was just a squirrel. A big, chunky squirrel sitting on their chest, staring into their soul. And now I can't stop imagining a squirrel demon that shows up at 3 a.m. like, "You got any snacks, bro?" So, what's the scariest thing a sleep paralysis demon has ever done? Well, depends on who you ask. For some, it's the glowing-eyed shadow that whispers their name. For others, it's the demon doing TikTok dances in the corner. And for a few unlucky souls, it's their high school principal returning from the depths of hell to ask about missing homework. But no matter how funny or terrifying the experience is, one thing's for sure, sleep paralysis is no joke. It's your brain's way of saying, "Let's take a nightmare and make it interactive." So next time you wake up and can't move, just remember, it's probably just your brain messing with you. Or maybe, just maybe, it's a demon who's about to hit the gritty on your bedroom floor. Have you ever had sleep paralysis? What did you see? Was it scary? Was it funny? Let me know in the comments, I read every single one. Well, unless a demon's sitting on my chest. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so the next time you're paralyzed in fear, at least you'll have some quality content to think about. Stay safe. And sleep with the lights on.